Hello, my friends. Very much welcome to the Spiritual Stretch channel, where we keep looking deeper within to harvest the information and then consciously co-create our lives from that truth. So today, what is brought to me to share is connection. Connection. That's the basis. That's, you know how they say that breakfast is the most important part of the meal of the day? So connection is the foundational truth to you being the being that you desire to be, that you growing into the being that is the person of your desire, who has the desired life. And from this place, then, aligning our thoughts so that our emotions and our actions align. So the two things that I will talk about is connection, and then from there forming our thoughts, or being mindful of our thoughts and taking authority of our thoughts. Okay, so there are a few different movements, there are a few different empowerment points and awareness points for you to consciously co-create your life. Because isn't that why you came here? You know, to live the way you want to live, the way you love to live. So I'm asking you, what is the most important thing for you? You know, even to think, because what is it beyond the house, the relationship, the car, the money, the idea of being successful? What is all that resting on? And that is to be in the union, in a felt and known relationship with the abundant source of life within you, the source of life that is in the eternal now, here and now, that gives you the power to live, that causes you to breathe. And the more that you are in relationship, in trust, in rest with this source, then the higher versions of you can come into you with its information, can come into you, into your imagination that, ooh, maybe, not maybe, but actually knowing that this is how I see my business forming. This is how I can serve more. Wow, what a great idea. Thank you, my higher self. Thank you, God. Notice when things come into an easy space, they can then flow into, yes, a chosen thought. Okay, this is my next point, the important point. Because at this point is where so many beautiful visionaries start to wobble, what I call the spiritual wobble. And by the way, depending on when you are watching this, there is a new Stabilize the Spiritual Wobble workshop that is coming up. Go ahead, check the link in the description if you feel that you would benefit from stabilizing your identity into your connection of your truth. Okay? Because what happens many a times at first is your beautiful inspiration comes up. You open yourself up and the light comes into you with its information, with its code. It like explodes your edge of identity, like, woo, this could be done and I can do it. I can do it. All I have to do is just draw, just write something, just share. Like most of those things we can do. It's to our ability and capability to do. You know, this is the, you know, get in contact with this person to talk to them about this project. Or if I do add this, or reshape the communication of this offering, actually I am opening and activating a lot more people and inviting a lot more people in. You see, this is why it's not more work. It is seeing now that as you opened up yourself to more light, more information is available to you, because ultimately we are limitless. So now the next thing is, can your body host this? Can you bring this through your mental and emotional and physical spheres without distorting yourself where you stop, without you letting the doubt take it away, without you, letting kind of like this new birth die because you didn't take action on it, and your thoughts were like kind of like keeping you in the what ifs. Okay, so the next point, a very, very important point, this is where, once you traverse this, then you are one step closer, but in amplified way, to your desired experiences, coming them to be seen, is being the authority of your thoughts, is being in the observance of this present moment in your body, of recognizing, and you can do this with me, just take the deepest breath, you don't have to hurry anywhere. And taking the coordinate, taking the right space, taking the most aligned point of position within you, within your body, to remember who you are, that you are the child of light. So as such, you believe as the child of light. You foster thoughts that are the expressions of the child of light in truth. Okay, light is truth. In truth, we are connecting to our highest, our only true, divine origin of life, expression and emanation of light, of life, the closest, without anything in between, union, connection, alignment, coherence, congruence, into and with this light within. Now, when you hook up to this power source of truth, notice that the frequency of it is lighter. It's accepting. It's love. It's forgiving. And this is your creative space. So what thoughts do you observe come up in this space? And the minute you notice stories and opinions, you're like, what is truth here? What is it that I am here to bring through? And then let the beautiful birth of ideas go into the thoughts and guide them with your focus to, of course I can, and these are the things I'm going to do. And go do it. Do something, do one thing, write it down, put it into the denser action. As you're writing it down, you're already bringing it into the physical and act on it. Okay. And when you take a deep breath in this space, and if you have remained in your truth, if you haven't pulled yet out, okay, because that could happen many a times. The idea of action has this like, and you're pulled out. So with your next breath again, check yourself. Are you still very comfortably and empowered, renewed, curious now, in quite easefully courageous expression of yourself within, in this space of truth? You know that you are the person who, of course, can do this, who, of course, can be this, and who, of course, is this person who represents these values, these offers, these services, these medicines shared into humanity. Of course, you are the person. And then, of course, those actions that you take from it is actually exciting, because you are now whipping up the whipped cream of the cake that you are creating. And it's exciting because you're starting to see it come about. It's like you're starting to smell the scent of chocolate and of sweetness, you know? And then your action cannot but succeed in it, because it's already done. You are simply putting it together, you know, you're putting it in the oven now, and then you rest. You rest in knowing that it is done. You know, that's the part, okay? You don't go keep asking. You don't keep running and opening the oven and say, is it gonna be done? Is it gonna be done? You know, you set the timer, 30 minutes, it will be done, because you've taken all the steps. And you know it's gonna be delicious, however it turns out. If you forgot salt, a pinch of salt, okay, a pinch of salt, it will come out slightly different tasting, but you're learning, you're knowing. And at the next one, you are redirecting. You are precising the beautiful expression of you. You are now co-creating consciously into this world as you. This truth is like a loudspeaker in the sound of human consciousness on earth. This is how you impact. This is how you create a ripple effect. Truth does it. The energy does it. Complete release and knowing it is done. I am doing my part. I have just done it, and excited to see the next one that comes about for me to do. Yes, I am co-creating with universe. This is really amazing and very easy, very empowering, very life word. So my friends, if you've loved this transmission and would like to hear more, well then subscribe, like, hit the bell button so you get the notification. Right now I am sharing with you Tuesdays and Fridays at 9 a.m. Pacific time. And if you feel like you desire more help with being activated and supported into your new creation human, into your renewed identity, so that you are able to hold the frequencies of your new life, simply because it is embodied and you are that, then just check out the link in the description, and I will see you either at the next transmission or in person. You know, that is available. I am complete for now. I thank you, my friends. And tell me what you are feeling now. One word is enough.